Welcome to today's session on getting the most out of Square for Retail. My name is Megan Karande.
And I'm Chris Woodyard. We have quite a bit to cover in the next half hour or so let's get started.
Today we'll be taking you through a tour of key features in Square for Retail. We'll start by looking at the recently redesigned Square for Retail point of sale, and then take a look at Square for Retail features in your online Square dashboard. With that, I'm going to hand it over to Chris to walk you through the Square Retail app.
Thank you, Megan. So at this point, we've already tapped our teal icon, which indicates the Square for Retail point of sale. And with the regular point of sale, while it's designed for general use, the Square for Retail point of sale is designed specifically for retailers. It's built to be a powerful tool for managing your business with seamless checkout experience and inventory management features. Now that we're in the app, as you can tell from the screen recording, I'm going to enter into my employee passcode. You have your employee passcode screen, which controls employee permissions. I'm entering in as a manager. And now we're dropped into our checkout experience. This app is designed to make the checkout experience as quick as possible. So let's pretend that Megan is my customer.
Hi there.
Hey, Megan, welcome back.
Hey, I'm looking for a purple dress I saw here last time. I didn't see it on the sales floor. Do you have it still?
Let me take a look. So with Square for Retail, we also introduced something called catalog browsing. So by tapping categories in my point of sale, I can search down to my dresses. And at this point, I can show Megan my available dresses.
Oh yeah, I think it's that bottom one right there.
Perfect. So the purple jersey knit, I can pull up the item details. I can confirm that she wants the small dress. And I can add this now to my cart. Megan's also interested in a pair of jeans. And I can use the global search interface built in the point of sale to search for denim. By tapping search, I can type in denim, confirm the jeans that she wants, which are the size 32, and I can quickly add these to the cart using the Add to Cart quick checkout experience. She also has a shirt in her hands, and I can search for SKU using that same global search interface. In this example, I just pull up the search, start typing in the SKU. I find the small shirt, again from the global search. I can lower the keyboard to see all variations, and I can tap the Add to Cart to start building this cart. Now that everything is in the cart, I can see the full item names, I can see the SKUs, and I can also see all of the price. In this example, we were doing a lot of the searching to find items, but also want to note here that you can do barcode scanning in order to build a cart. I'm running a sale on shirts right now, so there's many ways in which I can apply that discount. One example is I can actually slide across on that individual item, tap Apply Discount. It's the holiday season, and I'm running a holiday sale. I can tap 10%. And then quickly update that. And right now within the cart view, you can see here that I do have my holiday discount that's applied singular to that one item, showing both the old and new price with the discount applied. So at this point, I'm now also going to add Megan to the cart as a frequent shopper. So I can tap Add Customer in the top. I can search for her name. It's Megan. And I can now quickly verify all of her customer information, including her email, her phone, and address. I'm now going to scroll down and just confirm the details that I have on Megan. And when I get to my notes area, I see that she's looking for a gift for her sister's birthday next month. Hey, Megan, I just want to let you know that I actually received some new scarves. They're down in the back if you want to check them out for your sister's birthday.
Oh, great. I'll go check that out.
Great. As Megan walks away from the counter, I'm going to add her to the sale. And at this point, I want to save the cart so I can continue helping other customers in line. So tapping Save Cart, I can assign the cart a name and press Sale. And press save. Now that we're back in the cart view, I can now continue helping additional customers as they come up to the counter.
Hey there, thanks for the suggestion. I'd like to actually grab this scarf as well.
Great. So with Megan now up at the counter, I can tap my Save Carts tile, pull up her previously saved cart, and it automatically pulls in all of those items. The scarf that she's interested in is actually one of the scarves that I'm selling really frequently right now. It is winter, it's the time of year. And in my favorites view, you can see here underneath the category discounts, I have a section of items here in which I call my favorites. These are items that I'm selling frequently or that I might not have a barcode attached to them. I can tap on the blue silk scarf, add this to the cart, and then continue to build out this cart for Megan. So I'm going to go through the charge experience now. I'm going to tap Charge. And the nice thing about Square is that we do have integrated payments, so there's no need to have to go through the trouble of connecting a separate payment processor, unlike some other points of sale. So I'm ready to accept Megan's preferred payment, which in this case is cash. I'm going to tap in $500 and ask her, Megan, how would you like your receipt today?
I don't need one actually, so thank you.
No worries. So here I'm going to tap no thanks, and we can return directly into our cart experience. So as you can see, the checkout process is designed to be as quick and customer-centric as possible to cut down on wait times and to make for a great in-store experience.
Hey Chris, I'm back. I grabbed the wrong jean size. Can you help me?
No problem, Megan. Happens all the time. So with Square for Retail, we make an exchange as easy as we do the checkout experience. I'm going to tap into my transaction view, and I'm going to pull up the recent transactions that I've processed. I can tap Return or Exchange. I can tap in the item that she wants to exchange, which is the denim pair of jeans. Tap Next. They're brand new, so I can tap here to acknowledge that I want to restock these items into my inventory. And we start to build an exchange cart. I did this by entering into transactions, as you saw earlier. I could have also barcode scan a receipt, which would have pulled up these transaction details. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tap the gray wash jeans in my favorites view and confirm that she wants the appropriate size.
A 34, please.
No problem, Megan. So tapping 34, I'm adding this item to the cart, and at this point we've initiated an even exchange. I'm just going to close out this transaction. I'm going to record the payment and tell Megan that she's good to go.
Thank you so much. I love shopping here.
My pleasure. Thanks for coming back. In addition to some of the checkout experiences that we show, we also make it easy to do some of the powerful inventory features that merchants are looking from in a point of sale. One example here is I can start to look at some of my inventory counts. So looking at my favorites view here, I'm going to tap the cowl neck gray jacket, and I can see the different variations in which I sell of this item. If I tap the small option here, I can scroll and look at some of the item details. I see that I have 16 of these items available in store, but had I not had them in store, I'd be able to look and see if they were available at other locations. So tapping into the row of other locations, I can see my Wilmette store has 18 in stock, and I could contact that store should I need to. And I'm going to exit out of this view now. And sometimes I might be receiving items at the counter that I might not already have in my catalog. Tapping into my main menu, I can tap the 3 horizontal lines in the lower left-hand corner. I can enter into my item management by tapping Items. And from this view, I can review all of my items, making price adjustments, reviewing my catalog, create new discounts. In this example, I do want to create a new item, so I'm going to tap Create Item. I'm going to create an item here for Post-its. I can assign an image to this item. I can take a photo. Use this photo, quickly crop it if I needed to, and I can tap Save. And this creates a brand new item within my product catalog. In addition to creating an item, I might also want to manage the items that I currently have in store. So let me navigate now to the bottom navigation where you can see Inventory. Tapping Inventory pulls up all of my available purchase orders, either those that I've received in the past or those that are active that I'm working on right now. The San Francisco Clothing Company has just recently sent me an order, so I'm going to pull up my order number 11, which I had expected. I can scroll through this list, adding any optional fees that could have included freight. I can review the quantity of the items received, updating any one of these quantities if any had been damaged. In this example, everything arrived as expected. I'm going to tap Next, and I'm going to go through and tap Receive after reviewing this quick snapshot of what I'm receiving. With a cloud-based point of sale, all of my inventory now is immediately updated. If I had wanted to receive items outside of going through the purchase order flow, I do have the Add Stock option in the top right-hand corner. So tapping Add Stock, I can do this for individual items. So I received another batch of those blue and white scarves. Tap into the item, enter that I have 12, review that I have a vendor on file, but these came in from my San Francisco Clothing Company. I can assign a vendor. I can tap Save, and I can tap Save here to now immediately add those items into my stock. So this concludes our tour of the Square for Retail app. We're now going to be turning to our back-of-house features included in Square Dashboard.
Great. Thanks, Chris. So I'll be walking through Square for Retail features specific to your online dashboard. So I'm going to go ahead and log in to my Square dashboard. So Square for Retail is cloud-based, as Chris already mentioned, so you can access your dashboard from anywhere. Square Dashboard has a wealth of features, but I'm mostly going to focus on those that are specific to Square for Retail today. To get these features, I'm going to tap Items right over here. So this tab has all the features in Dashboard that you can only get with the Square for Retail subscription. So in addition to my item library, I also have inventory history, purchase orders, vendors, and some special reports that are specific to Square for Retail. So I'm going to start out with talking about my item library. In the item library, I can see a high-level overview of all of my stock and what's running low and what I have plenty of. I can also filter this down by location. When I click into an item, I can edit the item description, change the categories, and also track all the unit costs and prices. From this view, I can adjust inventory or add new variations. I also have the ability to transfer stock between my locations in bulk by tapping on this Actions button here and selecting Transfer Stock. I can simply select which location I'd like to transfer it from, and then select an item and enter a quantity to transfer. And as you can imagine, I could do this with a whole list of items if I'm making a large transfer. I'm going to tap Complete Transfer, and then just like that, my stock is adjusted. So I'm going to go ahead and exit out now. In addition to transferring and adjusting stock, I can also print barcode labels from this item library view. I'm going to tap again on this Actions button and then select Print Labels. From here, I can select my label type, which location I'm printing them for, adjust the details on the label, add items one by one or from a recent purchase order. So for example, let's use that purchase order that Chris just received. Tap Done. And then it'll print out the exact quantity of labels from that purchase order. So I'm going to go ahead and exit out since I can't exactly show you a printer printing on a video. So I'm going to tap this X here and discard these labels. So now we'll turn our attention to the Inventory Management tab. I'm going to talk first about inventory history. So during the course of the demo today, Chris took a lot of different inventory actions, but I'm able to view all of them here and also make edits if any information was incorrect. This way you can ensure that your business is secure and you know exactly what's going on with your inventory. Moving on to purchase orders. So as mentioned, Square for Retail has this purchase order feature that makes it so much easier to keep track of your stock. So you can tap Create Purchase Order, select the vendor, select which location you'd like to ship it to, select an expected date, add a note, and then add in some items, add in the right quantity, add in a vendor code, and also add in a unit price. And then from there, I can simply tap Create and email this purchase order directly to my vendor. So I'm going to go ahead and tap Preview Email so you can see what that looks like. And now tap Done. So in addition to purchase orders, we have vendor management, where you can keep track of all your vendor information. And if you click in here, also recent items and unit costs you've ordered from these vendors. We also have a number of powerful reports, so you can keep track of your business's margin and know exactly how you're performing. So in this first report, I can view my cost of goods sold, revenue, and profit margin. So I know exactly how I'm performing and which items are doing best at my business. I also can view projected profit, which is the value of the inventory I currently have on hand. And finally, I can view this cost of goods sold and potential profit information by category. And this concludes our tour of Square for Retail. We hope that this feature tour will help you discover all the powerful tools included with your Square for Retail solution. Thank you so much for joining us today.